Good morning, everybody. It is my pleasure this morning to start off the second panel, the current state of workers' health and safety. I have to say I was totally enthralled by the panel this morning. I think I'm leaving that discussion with two very important points. One is the challenge that we have as organized labor to pay attention to issues of immigrant and women workers. I thought that was, continues to be a challenge, and one that organized labor is looking at in the mirror every day about how well we do that work. And of course, the reality that workers get injured in the job. And I can't think of a better time to think about what strategic alliances mean for organized labor than at this very point in history, that we really cannot move workers' issues or family issues without a strong alliance between labor and our community, our political alliances. And that's truly just resonating all over the country at this moment. That's why I am so proud to introduce the moderator for our next panel. Boy, she is someone that I think very few people understand that strategic nature of alliances between labor, community, and particularly communities of color better than Kim Freeman Brown, the executive director of the American Rights at Work. She's been with American Rights at Work since its founding. She's led communication strategies on how we talk about workers and how we talk about workers and our society since, as the communications director of American Rights at Work, I've had the privilege to work with Kim on so many issues, employee free choice, as she led that work from as her position as communications director. I can tell you that I know that this next panel will make us as reflective and as challenge us to be as problem solvers as we all need to be. I'd like to introduce Kim Freeman Brown.
Thank you so much, Esther, for that kind introduction, and welcome to panel 2. What an amazing day it's already been. And I can assure you that the illustrious panel that we have today is going to continue in the tradition that's already been established by the preceding panel. Again, good afternoon, or good morning still. We still have a little bit of morning left. My name is Kimberly Freeman Brown, and I am the Executive Director of American Rights at Work. American Rights at Work is a national workers' rights advocacy organization that was founded to advance a vision of our nation where the freedom to form unions and to collectively bargain for decent pay, fair treatment, safe working conditions, and dignity and respect at work could be protected and advanced. And that's not an easy task today, but with all the folks out here, I think we can make headway. This morning we heard a great deal about the circumstances that led to the Triangle Shirtwaist Fire and the changes that came about as a result. Our task on this panel, which is titled The Current State of Worker Health and Safety, is to examine the status of worker health and safety in the 100 years since the Triangle Shirtwaist Fire and look forward. What gains do we still need to make? What is the impact of the attack on workers' rights we are seeing across the country? And what will come of the attempts to roll back federal oversight and investigation? Our panel has an exciting combination of speakers, including the Administrator of Occupational Health and Safety Administration, advocates who work on worker health and safety, both domestically and internationally, as well as those who have firsthand experiences with the lack of what regulation can mean. Before I introduce the panel, I'd just like to recognize a few special guests that we have with us. First, I saw Mine Worker President Cecil Roberts in the room, who'll be our keynote speaker. Is he here? Thank you for being here. And also, we're joined by Wisconsin State Fed Secretary Treasurer Stephanie Bloomendale. Stephanie?